started.
All right, let me find the agenda here, just to have it pulled up. Okay, so we will go ahead and call the meeting to order. And in saying the Pledge of Allegiance, we just do this from our chairs, correct?
We can, yes.
All right, are we ready?
Yep.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Diane, can you call the roll?
Sure. Dave Anderson,
Here.
Ryan Anderson,
Here.
Rob Houts is absent, Carolyn Janssens,
Here.
Chris Mulvihill,
Here.
Drew Peters,
Here.
Brian Tector.
Here.
Okay. So, hold on a second. Let me get my agenda going here. So do we have any public comment for tonight that is presumably unrelated to the one item on the agenda, which is the final plat of subdivision for Fox Point Lennar Phase 1?
There were no public comments via the email.
Okay, and no one seems to be appearing for public comment today?
Nope.
All right. All right, then we will move on to the next agenda item, which is the discuss and recommend the final plat of subdivision for Fox Point Lennar Phase 1. Did we not have, because is this considered a special meeting, so we didn't have any sort of consent agenda for the approval of prior minutes?
Correct. We will
Okay.
do those in February.
Okay, great, no problem. All right, who's making the presentation on behalf of Lennar? Mr. Griffin, is that you?
It will not be me. I will defer to either Rick or Madeline since it's a final plat issue.
Sure.
Okay, hi, this is Rick Murphy here. As you are probably aware, Lennar has been working with city administration and staff over the course of well over a year now. I think it was last November, December, where we got the preliminary plat, preliminary approval for our site plans, and then we worked through an annexation agreement with the village board. And I don't have any, I'm sorry, I don't have any plat up. I'd need a minute to get that up if we need to talk about it, or Madeline can get it. But annexation agreement has been approved and actually recorded, and we believe our plat is in conformance with all the prior documents. I think, Madeline, was there one specific item that we needed to address at final approvals? And I'm gonna have to defer to Madeline on that. I think it was something from the engineers. But otherwise, we ask for your approval to move this forward to the village board. And
yes, hi, Madeline Larman, the engineer on the project. The one item that the village engineer had recommended we add to the kind of list of subdivision control ordinance exceptions was the use of asphalt grindings in the bike path. His recommendation states that it shall be approved by the village board, but John, I don't know if that also needs to be brought up here and then moved on to the village board, or how you wanted to handle that.
As far as the approval of using asphalt grindings for the bike path?
Correct. The plans are calling for a possible alternate to use it within the residential driveway aprons and the bike path. The village engineer had supported that and had just noted that it will need to be approved by the village board when the final plat is approved, since it is an exception to the subdivision control ordinance.
And I would just add to that, neither the village engineer nor the village attorney are requesting that as a condition of approval of the final plat. They just note that as a condition of approval of final engineering and construction, that would have to be addressed. But I think both of them, although it was raised, are comfortable, as indicated in the report, that the plat otherwise satisfactorily addresses all the issues they previously raised and is appropriate.
Yeah, Patrick, I would go along with that. Talking with John Whitehouse with the EEI, he had no problems with the plat getting that approved tonight. And Madeline, that is something that we can bring up to the village board next week. Usually where the sticking point with asphalt grindings is in the roadway itself. We do allow it as long as it meets the IDOT standards. It can't just be, coming off the grinder and then tossed into a bike path or a driveway apron. It does have to meet a certain size and, and those sort of things. So, that is not something that should hold up approval of this plan.
Okay, understood.
So is the staff recommendation that we approve that or recommend approval to the village board with that? Is that some sort of an addition or a change that we need to make in a motion?
I would recommend that you approve the plat as is, and that we will bring that up with the village board on Tuesday. It should be a condition of approval for the planning commission.
So it would be a motion to approve with conditions? Is that?
I'm saying, unless there's something else in there, in that plat that you find needs to be addressed other than the asphalt grindings, your recommendation should be in the positive.
Okay. All right, does anybody have any questions?
No.
No? All right, so no questions being heard. I would entertain a motion if someone would like to make one.
So moved.
Motion to send approval or a recommendation to approve the plat to the board.
I'll second.
All right. Now, I had a seminar today, and thank goodness I went to it because I learned something new, which was that apparently under the exceptions to the Open Meeting Act that allows for us to conduct business via Zoom or other electronic platform requires everything to be done by roll call vote, which I just learned today. So, clerk, can you please call the roll for the vote on the motion?
Dave Anderson,
Aye.
Ryan Anderson,
Yes.
Rob Houts,
Yes.
Carolyn Janssens,
Yes.
Chris Mulvihill,
Yes.
Drew Peters,
Yes.
Brian Tector.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be our recommendation to the board. And then is there any other business anyone thinks we need to discuss tonight?
Nope.
All right, no other business being heard. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I will make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor? I think we can do that by voice vote.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. All right, any opposed? All right, thank you all. That was, that might be a record, 11 minutes, and we started late. So
Hey, this is Rob Houts. Did I make it into the meeting?
you did.
But it only lasted 10 minutes.
You are officially in and you voted, so it's all good.
Thank you.
Although I would note it appears on the Lennar plat that my name is spelled wrong. That Jansen Avenue, I think should be Jansons, right?
No,
No, it's not named after me? Oh. I guess I misunderstood.
all right. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Happy New Year.
Thank you all. You too.
Take care.
Bye-bye.